Get ready, Rangers fam. The club is gearing up for a major overhaul this summer, which could have a positive impact on our wage bill. Up to 8 key players could depart, potentially saving over £9.5 million per year. Remember when Michael Beale waved his magic wand and orchestrated a squad overhaul at the start of the 23-24 season? It seems like that transformation wasn't quite finished. Yep, you heard it right. We've still got some big names and big earners loitering around or letting their contracts run down. Word on the street is that up to 8 of our most senior and experienced players could be bidding farewell come summer. And you know what that means. A hefty chunk of change coming off our wage budget, that's what. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who exactly are these players? Well, that's where the speculation kicks in. Jack Butland, £25,000 per week, £1.3 million per year. Super Jack Butland has been one of Rangers' players of the season and as result is firmly in the England reckoning for Euro 2024. The goalkeeper has refound his love of the beautiful game at Ibrox and by the week the 31-year-old stopper continues to mesmerise Rangers supporters. A huge player for the club, but should the right offer land you can bet your bottom dollar Rangers will listen. Besides, a dream transfer to Rangers reportedly beckons for €1 goalkeeper this summer. John McGlynn, £6,100 per week, £317,200 per year. John McGlynn will be leaving Rangers this summer, and there's not much more to say about that. The stopper, 36, certainly did a job deputising for Alan McGregor during the club's charge to 55 and there has been a contribution there to the Jazz over the years. But quite literally, fumbling his big opportunity at Celtic Park a few years ago, the writing has been on the wall for the now fourth choice keeper ever since. Leon Balogun, £8,000 per week, £416,000 per year. Big Leon Balogun returned to the Rangers team in style in the Scottish Cup victory over Hearts this weekend. The 36-year-old centre-back was re-signed in the summer and has always put in a shift for the team when called upon. Replacing Connor Goldson at the heart of the defence, speaking after the game Balogun suggested he would be keen to sign on for another year at Rangers. Only this time, the Nigerian international doesn't want to be made to wait. Connor Goldson, £37,000 per week, £1.924 million per year. Rangers vice-captain Connor Goldson is going through probably his toughest period at the club to date. Dropped for the aforementioned Balogun at the weekend, it's been a difficult patch for the now 31-year-old defender who is the Ibrox side's highest earner. Contracted to 2025, we just don't see how Rangers negotiate the centre-back's exit and that's an ominous sign if the vocal, passionate, and stalwart Ibrox centre-half can't recapture his form. Now, the Daily Record are claiming he could be Saudi Arabia bound alongside his old friend James Tavernier. James Tavernier, £30,000 per week, £1.56 million per year. Rangers captain James Tavernier is currently in his highest scoring Ibrox season to date, 24, and there are still 6 games to go. The Ibrox right-back's contribution has been monumental and as he mulls over potentially his 10th season in Royal Blue, Tav's at something of a crossroads. Links to Saudi Arabia are believed to be legitimate and Rangers are running out of time to cash in on the right-back. But with the player so synonymous to the Ibrox side it's hard to imagine a Rangers without the talented defender. As in the case of Connor Goldson, perhaps it all depends on how this season ends. Borna Barisic, £21,000 per week, £1.092 million per year. Another of Rangers' out-of-contract players, Borna Barisic maybe should have been shifted out of Ibrox and off the wage bill years ago. That the Croatian international, 31, didn't bank Rangers a pretty penny at his peak is a failure of player trading which exemplifies the club's shortcomings in this department. Serving Rangers with distinction at times, as the years have rolled on so has Barisic's questionable contribution as mentality issues and droughts of form become more regular occurrences. Heavily linked to Trabzonspor, Rangers are going to free up a quite remarkable £1 million per year when he moves on. Ryan Jack, £8,000 per week, £416,000 per year. Ryan Jack's situation at Rangers is undoubtedly tinged with sadness. The Ibrox midfielder at one stage looked destined for the Rangers history books, the Jazz number 8 a dynamic, box-to-box player who set the tone for the rest of the team. But over the 5 years injuries have severely hampered the Scotland international's career and we'll be lucky to see Jacko play for Rangers again, never mind next season. News that UEFA have boosted the Euro 2024 squads to 26 participants might encourage a return this season, but a new contract is surely off the table. John Lundstrom, £22,000 per week, £1.144 million per year. Conversely, John Lundstrom has been almost perennially available for Rangers in such a way that it's been perhaps damaging, showing up both the injuries and a distinct lack of strength in depth in the Scousers' position. Philippe Clement has been heavily reliant on Lunny ever since he took the Rangers gig. That's resulted in a recent dip in performances, and it had fans questioning whether or not Rangers should offer John Lundstrom a new contract. Philippe Clement has confirmed negotiations are in the pipeline, and given the noises around this, we'd be amazed if Lundstrom doesn't sign on again at Ibrox. Kimar Rof, £26,000 per week, £1.352 million per year. Kimar Rof recently played his 100th game for Rangers, but in that space of time, the Ibrox side have played well over 200. The Rangers' wage bill has taken an almighty hit with the Jamaican international's lack of availability, and really we've suffered tremendously as a result. Taking up an expensive part of the squad and quite simply not contributing anywhere near enough, Rangers fans have the right to be frustrated over Kimar Rof's story at Ibrox. Now back in the squad and getting semi-regular minutes, however this season ends and whatever Rof goes on to do in football, it's game over at Ibrox, we're afraid. Total £9,521,200 per year saved. And hey, if you're as pumped as I am about the summer shake-up, hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive Rangers content, and let's keep the blue flag flying high. We are the people.